Hey everyone! Last Epoch has been teasing us about their next big update for quite a while now, and since that update is coming out tomorrow, I thought I'd make a quick video going over what you can expect to see from it. So let's get started. First up, we have a new chapter. There is a new chapter that is coming to the story of Last Epoch, and with this chapter you get 15 new locations, 30 new enemies, and new epic boss battles. Next, the Primalist model and armor set has been updated. I'm curious to see if the animations are the same or if it's just the model that's changed. The Sentinel class is getting a lot of skill updates. Many of the class's skills are being significantly improved or just completely overhauled. They also updated visual effects of many skills, including conversion variants. And they are getting 3 new skills. The first new skill is Void Cleave, which uses a powerful two-handed melee attack to hit all the enemies in front of them. Multi-Strike is a melee attack skill that ramps up over time by creating more and more extra hits to other nearby enemies. And lastly, we have a set of Javelin skills that they'll be getting access to as well. It's an entire specialization tree that has several unique nodes that significantly change its functionality. Javelin is a skill that lets you throw your weapon at nearby enemies. It looks like you might be able to use just about any melee weapon here, but you get a damage bonus for using polearms. There's also Battle Standard, which allows you to throw your javelin down to create a banner that buffs you and nearby allies. Then we have Siege Barrage, where you throw your javelin into the air, causing 3 javelins to rain down at a target location, dealing damage in an area. And then of course we have the classic Diablo 2 Javazon ability. In this game it's called Divine Fury. When you throw your javelin into enemies using this skill, it splits into additional piercing lightning spears which aim towards enemies close to the target. Next up, the Necromancer is also receiving some skill updates. Most of these are to address a lot of playstyle issues that the class suffered from. They plan on alleviating some of these issues by making it so necromancers can have permanent pets. That way they don't have to worry about constantly summoning them. Controller support improvements. This is basically exactly what it sounds like. They plan to make the experience for players using controllers much better. I personally don't use controllers, so this doesn't affect me at all, but hopefully it works out for the people that do. The Monolith system, which is Last Epoch's end game, is also receiving some improvements. They are receiving balance passes and exclusive reward types that grant unique or set items of specific types, allowing you to target farm specific uniques. And they've also given buffs to many empowered blessings. I love the target farming change. This is something that I've really wanted to see in Diablo 4's endgame system, so I'm really glad they're implementing that here. And lastly, we have new weapons. A bunch of weapons are getting complete rework with new models and art, and powerful implicit affixes to support more variety of builds. There will be 45 new weapons across 4 weapon groups, including one-handed and two-handed axes. There are also a bunch of new uniques coming with this patch. 35 plus new uniques. When I played this game initially, I loved it, but one of the things that bothered me was the lack of uniques. So I'm really glad that this patch is offering a bunch of new unique items, which will hopefully allow us to make some pretty cool builds. And that wraps up this video, guys. The developers just released the full patch notes today, so I thought it would be better to make a brief video going over the general changes coming with this patch. And I'll just leave a link to the patch notes in the description for those of you who want to read through all of that. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you're as excited as I am to try out all this new stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me over on Twitch, where you can catch me streaming ARPG content Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Until next time.